My friend was in town visiting and we had a pretty good party that weekend. The highlight of the party was my pal attempting an Olympic sit-up. This is where you challenge a drunk idiot to complete a sit-up, from the starting point of being restrained by a towel held across the face, covering the eyes. A quarter is placed on the towel, and the aspiring Olympian is told that he must complete the sit-up before the quarter hits the ground upon the towel being yanked away. He is not told that a big greasy sweaty drunk bastard will be squatting over his face. So my buddy is all gung-ho for the challenge, and with a mighty grunt followed with a wet slap he launches himself face first into the nastiest ass at the party, tip of the nose in the pooper and balls on chin. Every witness was immediately crippled with laughter, as this is just the sort of comedy best appreciated by drunk college-ages dudes. My friend was the only one not laughing. He instead went into a crazed Hulk rage that lasted a good hour, and it took several of us to retrieve him from terrorizing the apartment complex. 20 years later, and he would still go berserk if someone were foolish enough to speak of the event in his presence. On New Year's Eve, my friend got way too drunk he does not remember anything. He first started flirting with everything that even remotely looked like a girl. I then drove him home. He started punching my car door. I was like, the door won't break, but your hand might. After the punching of the car door, he pulled out $60 in mostly ones and handed me the money, telling me to pick him up a hooker. I live in a small town, so I asked where would we even get hookers. And he says 7-Eleven. This is like 3 a.m. on New Year. He refuses to get out of the car before we go to 7-Eleven to get hookers, so we go to 7-Eleven and as expected no hookers. So we drive him home. There is snow on the ground, so he tries basically skiing into the house, and he of course falls. So I carry him inside and he looks at me and forgets that he is being carried inside because he is hammered and thinks I broke into his house. He starts screaming thief and his parents come down with a gun. I know the family, so I explained, but I have not spoken of that night to him since.